What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about the top 10 most worn shoes of the NBA playoffs so far. We're going to go through them from 10 to 1, and it's going to be by the total amount of minutes played in them. Big shout out to KIXSTATS. You can find all those stats on their website and also on their Instagram profile. I'm going to start right away with number 10, which is a pair I don't have in my collection actually. It's the Nike Kobe 8 with 632 minutes played. As I said, I've never played in them, so I can't speak on their performance. So let's move on to number 9, which is the Nike GT Cut 3. And I do have a pair of those. I really like them actually. And they've been used for 644 minutes, so 12 minutes more than the Kobe 8. And I do really like them. Amazing cushioning setup, great traction performance, very, very lightweight. The only downside to them is that they don't have a very stiff shank plate. It's just a plastic shank. Very soft, very easy to move, so torsional support isn't the best, but apart from that, a top tier performer. Moving on to number 8 on this list, it's also a pair that I have. It's the Jordan 38 Low. I don't have the lows, but I have the highs. Performance is the same, just these are high cut, the lows are obviously low cut. They've been used for 676 minutes, and I also like everything about this shoe apart from outsole durability. On my pair, the outsole ripped off after 3 or 4 uses. I'm not using them anymore because of that. Everything else on the shoe is nice, but just for 200 euros or dollars, the outsole durability is so bad. I'm just not using them anymore because I also started slipping and sliding because the outsole was rubbing off so quickly. Then at number 7, we have a relatively new shoe. It's the Nike Book 1. It's getting a lot of hate, but I actually do like them a lot, and it's been used for 717 minutes so far in the NBA playoffs. I like the design. I think it matches the book style perfectly, and the performance of the shoe is also quite good. Traction performance is probably the best feature of the shoe. The cushioning setup is very similar to the Kobe 4, a heel zoom unit and just cushioning, softer foam cushioning setup in the forefoot. The materials are premium feeling, leather, suede mix, and a little bit of synthetic as well. Overall, a very, very comfortable shoe, and in my opinion, a nice performer that really fits Devin Booker's style perfectly. Then moving on to number 6, one of my favorite shoes of the year, used for 738 minutes so far in the 2024 NBA playoffs, the Nike KD16. I do love the performance a lot. If you've been following my channel, you will know that. I love the cushioning setup. They're just so comfortable alongside the materials. Traction performance is also good. Not the best on dusty courts, but obviously that doesn't really matter on NBA courts as they are pretty clean all the time. And the support features are also very good. So I'm actually surprised that they're just at number 6, but the other shoes that are used above them are also pretty good performers. So that does make sense. Moving on to the top 5 already. At number 5, we also have another first signature sneaker, Nike Sabrina 1. They've been used for 789 minutes so far, and I love this colorway. It's the Oregon colorway. You can see the little quack here in the forefoot, because of course the Oregon Ducks, where Sabrina went to college, and I also love performance on them. They feel very similar to a Kobe 5. The Nike Sabrina 2 actually just recently leaked, I think 2 days ago, and they look even more like a Kobe 5. I'm really excited for them to drop to see what tech will be in there, and to see if they will really feel like the Kobe 5 as well. But let's get back to the Sabrina 1. Great traction performance, really one of the best setups of the year. Almost no issues, also good on dusty courts. Cushioning setup is very low to the ground. You have a zoom unit in the forefoot, but you still have great court feel. I really like to wear these for shooting practices because I feel so stable when I'm close to the ground. So these are really nice for that. The materials are soft, but just a synthetic, so nothing premium. They do need some time to break in. Also a little bit of a narrow fit, but the support features on the other hand are really good. One of the best aspects of this shoe is how supportive they are, how locked in you are, and as I said, how on balance you are. Now, moving on into the top 4, at number 4, we have also one of my favorite shoes at the moment because of the colorway options, the design, and also the performance, of course. With 796 minutes played, it's the James Harden Volume 8, Adidas Harden Volume 8. I just love all the colorway options they have. As you can see over there, I have 2 more colorways, and I just love the design. And performance, of course, is also really good. Especially traction performance, in my opinion, it's a 10 out of 10. The Harden 7 struggled on dusty courts. These don't. And the cushioning setup is also improved. Now we have a full-length Jet Boost midsole, very comfortable in the heel and great court feel in the forefoot, which is something we've been used to from James Harden sneakers. The supportive features of the shoe are also there. We still have the carbon shank plate here in the outsole, a heel counter, a good lacing system, and the materials are also still soft. I really like the inner sock liner here, the inner booty construction, kind of like an elastic neoprene sock liner inside. It really fits every foot shape. The only thing I don't like about them is that they got a little bit more narrow because of this EVA side roll right here. It just bends in a little bit more over the top of your foot. So if you have narrow feet like me, they will take some more time to break in, whereas the Harden 7s were good to go right out of the box. And now for the top 3, there's going to be a big surprise, but not at number 3. The number 3 is the Kobe 4. I don't have a pair of them. They've been used for 904 minutes so far in these playoffs, so a very, very popular shoe. About almost 200 minutes more than the Harden 8 at number 4. I never played with them, but I heard that they are really, really good performers, kind of like the Book 4, the Book 1, my bad, just a little bit better. And then at number 2, I promise there'll be a big surprise. With 1,184 minutes played, it's not a shoe from Nike, not a shoe from Adidas, not from Wade or from any of the other main brands. It's the New Balance 2-Way Volume 4, the second most worn shoe of the NBA playoffs so far. Of course, Jamal Murray is wearing them, Aaron Nesmith is wearing them, so players from teams that play a lot of minutes that got to the conference semifinals already. So that explains why they've been used so much this season in the playoffs, and also very, very nice performance actually. Traction performance, really, really good. The cushioning setup, very comfortable. Dual density fuel cell setup. The materials are soft and breathable, nothing too special though, a synthetic upper, and the support features are also very good. So I actually really enjoyed playing them, and I can see why they're used so much in the playoffs. But of course, that's also got something to do with the players that are still left in the playoffs and with the brands they are assigned to. And now for number 1, this is probably number 1 on every top list of this year and also of last year, the Nike Kobe 6. It's been used for 2,713 minutes. So a really, really big gap. Over 1,500 minutes more played in these than in the 2-Way Volume 4. Of course, Josh Hart playing every minute of every single game so far approximately is adding a lot of minutes to this shoe, but you know why these are so popular. Great performance, one of my favorite shoes of all time. Insane traction performance also on dusty courts. They can even work for outdoors. Cushioning setup is very nice and comfortable. Materials will conform to your feet after time, a little bit snug at first. Great support features. We have that carbon fiber plate, the heel counter. Just overall a great, great performer. My favorite feature about them is how the insole molds to your feet. Just an amazing feeling if you slip into them. After a while of not wearing them, they just still fit your foot perfectly. So overall, I can definitely see why these are at number 1. With that being said, let me know if there is any shoe you missed on this list, if you're surprised by anything. I was honestly very surprised to see that the 2-Way Volume 4 was at number 2, but it does make sense. As I said, the players that are still playing are assigned to certain brands. So of course, some brands will be higher up than during the regular season. Leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed the video, and comment your thoughts on the top 10 most worn shoes of the NBA playoffs so far. Until then, have a good one and see you next time.